Here with Coach Waialae after the loss to Wheeling. Coach, opening statement on the game.
Well, it's been our Achilles heel, and the losses has been taking care of the football, I think. Obviously every time a quarterback throws a pick, it's not his fault, but, we have to dissect the film and see why we're losing sight of coverage and making those plays. I mean, it comes down to the same thing for us. When we take care of the football, we're a pretty good football team offensively. And we did that for the most part in the first half. Even if you got to punt it away, at least you're flipping the field position. But it's too much of an emotional swing for the other team, and we couldn't overcome it.
Yeah, Wheeling came in with the top rushing offense in the MEC, and you held them to like 35 yards in the first half, but they did it through the air. So what did you see in that game?
Right. I mean, obviously we have to tackle better in the secondary. You can't have 5-yard routes going 70 yards, and that's the key defensively. I thought we missed a bunch of tackles in the first half. I thought we had guys there that we just didn't make the plays. Your job as a coach is try to get guys in position to make plays. And again, until I see the tape, I thought we had guys there. I'll have to look. But we wanted to take away their best thing, and that was the two backs, and still play coverage behind it. But they were able to exploit the middle of the field on us.
What do you think the biggest key is to limit these big plays that Wheeling scored on a couple short tries?
Yeah. The whole basis of our defense is to give up stuff underneath and not give up the home play and rally to the ball and tackle. We got to get more hats to the ball, and that's the bottom line. Because we did take a chance, and then you pick your poison. We were going to make them throw and beat us throwing the ball, and we're not going to let the two guys that have beat everybody else in the conference running the ball. So I thought we held them in check somewhat in the first half. I mean, they still had some good runs, but they do a good job of running the football. And when you go in and game plan, you want to take away what they do best.
Yeah.
And that's been the philosophy. We've always tried to take away the run first and try to force teams to pass. That's why we have so many interceptions, and we're unable to get our hands on any balls today.
Could you touch on Quincy's play, over 100 yards again? Pretty strong performance.
Yeah, he played well. I thought the offensive line played well, at times. And, Quincy is a dynamic player, and, but there's a point in time, especially when you get down, that you've got to go throw the football to get back in it because you're fighting the clock. We made a decision and talked and, say, hey, let's, we got to try to get back into this, even though we put ourselves in that, I thought, it was going back and forth, and they came down and scored, and we come back and throw a pick six, and we got to be able to overcome those situations, and we weren't.
And if you look at the first half, when you were scoring, fighting back, kind of an unsung hero, the holder, coming up with the big 2-point conversion and the field goal.
Our starting long snapper struggled. We put in our backup long snapper, and things were fine. But, we do work those fire drills and ice drills in practice, and, he did a great job of getting the hold down on the field goal. And so.
What could you say about the homecoming festivities? I know it's kind of
our homecoming is second to none. I don't care what level. I mean, you wish that every game could be homecoming, and unfortunately this is one of the few ones that we've lost. We've been very fortunate to win most of them. It's going to happen every once in a while. But we got to play better.
Then just looking ahead at 2-game road stretch.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, everybody, if it was a blowout conference, people would be blowing them out from start to finish. I think everybody's somewhat evenly matched, and if you can get your kids up and take care of the football, you're going to be in every game and have a chance to win. Once you start turning the ball over, then, your defense, you're putting so much pressure on your defense to create turnovers or hold them to 3 but the problem with our we've given up 6 or 7 defensive touchdowns. We had a scoop and score versus Concord. We, pick sixes. If we continue to do that, we're going to struggle. we have to take care of the football.
All right. Thanks, Coach, for joining us. Good luck on the road.
Thank you.